Title: Bloody Note, the mysterious message appearing on walls every night. Imagine, my friend, a small town nestled in the heart of the countryside, where the streets are lined with charming houses and the air is filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Life here is seemingly idyllic, but there is a secret lurking behind closed doors, a bone-chilling enigma that haunts the unsuspecting residents night after night. Let me introduce you to the main characters of our story. First, there is Sarah, a young woman with a heart as pure as the morning dew. She lives in a quaint cottage on Elm Street, where the mystery unfolds. Her blonde hair and innocent smile belie the fear that grips her every evening as she prepares for bed. Sarah is not alone in this ordeal. Her loyal companion, a fluffy black cat named Midnight, joins her in the struggle against the unknown. The tale begins on a stormy night, when Sarah lies in bed, listening to the raindrops tap against her windowpane. Suddenly, a flash of lightning illuminates the room, revealing a message scribbled in blood-red letters on the wall. "I see you, Sarah," it reads. Her heart skips a beat as fear courses through her veins. Who could be watching her? How did this message appear out of thin air? The next evening, when darkness blankets the town, the same chilling message appears on the walls once again. This time, the words seem to drip with malevolence, as if the very essence of evil has seeped into them. Sarah cannot bear to be alone in her home, but Midnight remains by her side, his glowing eyes mirroring her unease. As the nights pass, Sarah becomes increasingly paranoid, unable to find solace even in the daylight hours. She confides in her closest friend, Emma, hoping for some guidance or explanation. Emma, a wise and intuitive woman, suggests seeking the help of a renowned paranormal investigator, Mr. Johnson. Desperate for answers, Sarah agrees. Mr. Johnson arrives in the town the following day, a man with an eccentric appearance and an air of mystery surrounding him. His salt and pepper beard cascades down his chest, and his eyes gleam with a knowing that only comes from years of unraveling enigmas. With his equipment in tow, he embarks on a quest to uncover the source of the terrifying messages. As the investigation unfolds, Mr. Johnson discovers that Elm Street holds a dark history. Long ago, a notorious serial killer named Edgar Gravemore lived in Sarah's very cottage. Legend has it that Gravemore's victims were tormented before their untimely demise, their final moments etched upon the walls as a chilling reminder. Could it be that the messages that plague Sarah are remnants of this dark past? Driven by a desire for closure and an end to her sleepless nights, Sarah bravely delves into the history of Edgar Gravemore. She visits the local library, poring over musty books and dusty archives, unearthing tales of horror and despair. She learns that Gravemore's reign of terror was abruptly cut short, his final resting place unknown. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Sarah confronts the ghostly presence in her home. She stands before the blood-stained wall, determined to put an end to the torment. "Show yourself," she cries out, her voice trembling with a mixture of fear and defiance. In that moment, the room transforms into a chilling scene from the past. Edgar Gravemore materializes before her, his eyes hollow and filled with malice. His pale, blood-stained hands reach out to Sarah, and with a bone-chilling whisper, he utters, "You are mine." But Sarah, fueled by her love for life and her unwavering courage, refuses to succumb to the darkness. She finds strength in the memories of the innocent lives lost, and she channels their spirits to fight against the malevolent force that threatens her. With a burst of energy, Sarah banishes Edgar Gravemore's ghost from her home. The blood-stained messages vanish from the walls, leaving behind a sense of peace and closure. Sarah's sleepless nights become a distant memory as life returns to normal in the small town. And so, my friend, the tale of the Bloody Note comes to an end. It serves as a reminder that even in the face of the darkest nightmares, the human spirit can triumph. As the residents of Elm Street tuck themselves into their beds each night, they are reminded to cherish the light and never falter in the face of darkness.